When it comes to storm damage, some people can get a case of hurricane amnesia. It's something the makers of a new documentary say is dangerous for home buyers. They're also releasing some data to back up their warnings. Spectrum Bay News 9's Sandra Weathers has the story.
Most people walking down Bayshore Boulevard are focused on the view, but George Siegel has his eye on something else.
Where we're standing would have been under 26 feet of water. That beautiful trauma center over there would be out of business. That bridge would be gone.
The former weatherman turned documentary filmmaker says the doomsday scenario in Tampa Bay should be in the back of everyone's minds.
I think people here live with a false sense of security. They think it's not going to happen to them because it hasn't happened to them. Tampa always seems to dodge the bullet.
That was until last year. Last year's storms are also why Siegel says he made this documentary, Built to Last, Buyer Beware.
So I want homeowners to start asking more questions, become your own detective, learn what the risks are with your house. How was that house built? If the builder is aggravated and doesn't want to answer your questions, he's doing you a favor, run.
Siegel's partner in the film, Aris says when making the documentary, he noticed some trends that needed to be studied in one community in particular, Shore Acres in St. Pete, where flooding has become the norm.
We were in Shore Acres before last year's storms, kind of seeing what happened to people there from the previous years and filming a couple of families. And then when the storms came, this past season, I decided to do a study on house values and how they fared after the storm.
The report identified 36 single-family homes in Shore Acres. The homes were purchased between 2000 and 2024 and sold for less than $400,000 in the 5 months after Hurricane Milton. Then that study compared that number to what they bought their homes for originally.
We were astounded by what numbers we saw, because we saw from the information that on average, the people who bought in Shore Acres and sold right after Milton, and we know they flooded there, they lost on average 35% of what they paid for.
Both Papadopoulos and Siegel are hoping homeowners and soon-to-be homeowners will use the information in this documentary and this report as a tool when it comes to buying, building, and preparing for a hurricane. In Pinellas County, Sandra Weathers, Spectrum News.
We've got a copy of that report and a link to the documentary on our website, baynews9.com. The filmmakers say they're working to have it air on public television so we can reach more people.